So on this video, I want to talk about premarital sex and its consequences, because I feel like when I was coming up, we were told about premarital sex and how it's not biblical or how it's not the will of God, but I feel like I never knew or I never heard about anything about its consequences or in any meaningful way to me. So I feel like I want to share some of its consequences to the people watching this video. Life comes in seasons, right? You know, in seasons. So there's a season where you're not married and you might be under that pressure to engage in sexual activities because of your hormones are raging, you're having arousals, feelings, men, if you're a girl, men are approaching you and all that stuff. So there's that push and it's glamorous, people hooking up and people doing all sorts of things, and the world has made it enticing. And many people want to engage in it because some people say it's no big deal, everyone is doing it. So people want to engage in premarital sex, but we need to be mindful of the seasons in our lives. If you're someone who wants to get married, when you are done with your premarital season, the next season is the marriage season. And the truth is, just like everything else in this world, marriage has its own challenges. And the people who engage in premarital sexual activities make life more complicated for themselves when they do get married. What that means is that you open up a door for the enemy into your marriage. Something that was supposed to be protected now is vulnerable to activities from the enemy, from the devil. So that's one thing that people don't realize is that fine, maybe you scale through and you don't have any diseases and all that, but you are compounding your life, making your life more difficult, opening your life to much more problems than you really needed to face in the future. Because sins get forgiven, but there are consequences for them. And you have to deal with that. So that's one thing I found in our communications with people and seeing people's lives, as pastors. One thing I realized is that a person who engages in premarital sex, tapping into something before it's time, because sex actually was God's gift to humanity, God's wedding gift. So after you get married, you open up your gift, but it's become something completely unrecognizable in this generation. But the truth remains the truth. It is what it is. Whether you accept it or not, it's entirely up to you. So I just want to encourage the person who really wanted to know more about premarital sex and why they shouldn't engage in it, to watch this video and to understand that you're opening up your marriage or the next season after in your life to attacks. So whatever mistakes you make in one season in your life, you're essentially carrying it into the next season. So that's why it's best to refrain from it. When God gives us instructions, it's for our protection. It's not because it's trying to limit us. Because when you get married, you're gonna have all the sex in the world for decades. So what's the rush? There's no need to rush. So I'd like to thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you found this video very helpful. I have many other videos on YouTube. Check me out. You'll find the information in the description box. I also speak, so if you have a group of people who you think will be blessed by this video or any of my other videos, reach out to me on social media. I'd like to thank you very much for watching this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me online on Facebook, on Instagram. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on my next video. God bless you.